Hello, everyone, and welcome to the 20th race of the Energizer NROL Cup Series season, the Bass Pro Shops 499 at Ricky Raceway. I believe this track is 3 miles located in Canada. I believe our 5th super speedway of the season, I think, or 4th. I think it's our 4th. And yeah, fourth plate track, but yeah. 45 laps around this track, I believe. Yeah, 45, and let's go over top 10 here. So got a couple good stories up here. Ben Crouch got the pole. He's been kind of on his way out of the chase bubble, and he definitely needs a good run because he has not had good runs these past couple of races. He definitely needs a good run if he wants to stay inside that chase, and he got the pole, and he might be able to do it right here outside of him. In second, Julius Anderson, the Energizer 500 pole sitter, just not able to get it today. Alex Stewart into third, alongside Tyler Lyman. These two tied in qualifying, but they ultimately gave it to Alex Stewart. Sixth, Skylar Perry, good run qualifying, and fifth, Eric Monaco. 8th, Jake Hoover, and 9th, and 7th, Gino Ramos, the only Powers Racing car who has not won yet, looking for a good run. And then in 9th, Herjo Alvin Alonso. Haven't talked about him that much this season, and outside of him, Al Agassi also looking for a good run tonight. He also is a driver that needs one. So, yeah, let's go down for the command.
Drivers, start your engines!
That's your command, and we're going to roll off here. 45 laps around this super speedway. It's going to be an interesting race, I think. Hack racing and such. Let's see as the cars start to roll off. See who's going to come out on top in the 20th race of the season. Maybe someone that hasn't won yet trying to lock themselves in the chase. You don't know, we might see a repeat winner, we might not. Ben Crouch leads the field, so we got some of the top people in the chase near the back of the field, but coming to the green flag here, and green flags in the air. Let's go racing here, Ricky Raceway. Down the front stretch already, as you can see that interesting exit to pit road there as they go through turn number 1 into turn number 2. Jake Hoover going to put Skylar Perry 3 wide all the way up high. Might not be the best move though because he's going to get stuck. There in the middle, Alex Stewart going for the lead though. Pull up the ticker. Alex Stewart looking to lead the lap. And really good Old Spice. Only 2 races to go, and perhaps got a 4th there. Perhaps looking for a win though. Oh! Cars in the wall. Eli Bright hard. The wall. We got a crash. I think they might have crashed before that. It looks like Alex Stewart let us back to the line. Oh, he gets in the wall. Oh, he's losing it while he's trying to keep it together there, and he got into the wall and clipped the 3. 51's gonna let him by. Looks like it involves Joshua Sim and LJ Toledo, the 18-19. Feeling it might have happened on the backstretch. That 18 car is destroyed. Look at that. Yeah, but Alex Stewart's gonna lead us down pit road, but we still got Jake Hoover staying out. Might not be the only one who stays out, but let's take a look at pit stops before we take a look at what brought out this first caution already in lap 1. Looks like it was a 2-car incident. Eli Bright eventually got on the wall for some reason, but the pit strategies. Alex Stewart led us back to the line, but he has side damage, so he might have to repair it. I'm not 100% sure. Let's take a look. Looks like at least some tires here thinking 4 tires. Look like it's 2 tires. It's only 2 tires for some people. Eric Monaco is going to come out first. I don't even know if these guys took tires, but Michael Canto comes out second, Junior Ramos third, Sergio Alonso fourth, and fifth, Jeff Toledo. See some pit strategy. And now 88 falls all the way back to, I don't think he's in the top 10. See that interesting exit pit road. Gotta get all much together now. Hey, one almost lost it coming off pit road there. It was close. Yeah. In a line here, let's take a look at what brung out the caution for the first time tonight. Alright, well, only 2 cars really got damaged in this. This is a big wreck. Look at this. Keek Scott clips the 18, comes down in front of Former Otts. Luckily, the A9 saves it. Keek Scott saves it, but the 18 gets hit down by Roger Ray right in front of the 19, and that flips the car over. And that's where the 38 went through the grass, and that's where the 45 got his front end damage. That car goes over and over, and that's definitely not what he needs. Still not walking to the chase. He gets into the catch fence right there, and he goes rolling back down the track. Incredible ride. Only the first wreck tonight. Not even that big. Ends up on his roof. The front end of the 19 car destroyed. Take a look at that again. The 09 clips him. 09 gets in the wall. Luckily, Romer Otts in his second start of the season, able to save it. The 29, nowhere to go, and it's right into him. Comes right down in front of the 19. 19 gets hit by the 45, who comes up into the 38, and that's why he was coming up the track, and that car goes crazy. Let's take a look at what happened to Bright, though, because I believe he comes back up the track and hits the wall. That's why I saw he got clipped by Roger Ray. In fact, I think that gave Ray some front end damage. That's not too good. Big wreck. Take a look at it from one more camera angle here before we take a look at onboards. Check it from the spectator camera. I believe this is in the back of the field. Let's take a look on board with Joshua Sim. This gonna be a wild ride. Watch out. And the camera goes out. Go on board with LJ Toledo. Nowhere to go in this. In the middle of it, can't really do much. Car got really high up in the air. Still barrel rolling. And, you know what, last on board here with Keek Scott. So let's go on board Riley Spurley tube, actually, one last on board. With Riley Spurley tube here, does get some damage in this. Take a look at one more onboard, because let's take a look at the onboard of Bruno de Barros. Because I believe he actually got a pretty good view of this. Let's take a look. Alright. Back with a restart. Welcome back. A couple cars out of the race because of that. As I believe we had an incident under caution where people ran into the back of each other, and that took out the 7, the 32, Luke Kwiatkowski, and Riley Spurley tube. Derek Edison and Kevin Roach Jr. also involved. And the 2 cars out because of the wreck were Joshua Sim and LJ Toledo. There's a top 10 right there in the top right as we're going to get ready to go back green here. Wait a minute. Oh, wait. Where did Alex Stewart go? Did he come down pit road again? But green flag's back in the air. I'm not too sure where Alex Stewart went. I'm feeling he's all the way back there. I'm not too... Oh, wait, yeah. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, he didn't lead us back off pit road. But yeah, Jake Hoover leading as he's in a draft from his Caleb Campo Motorsports teammate Eric Monaco, but not for long. There he goes to the inside already. Front stretch gonna try to lead a lap. Eric Monaco and Jake Hoover both looking for their 2nd wins this season. Peter Ramos right behind Monaco, looking for his 1st. He's the only powered racing car who's not won yet, but Eric Monaco is going to lead that lap. Here comes Gino Ramos on the inside. Al Lagasse has to help on the bottom if he can get there. Go through the corners. I believe halfway is like 25. Yeah, halfway should be 25 laps. It's got 2 lanes going now. The outside looking pretty good though. They aren't keeping up with the leaders. And Gene Rom's gonna get split through the middle though. That is not good for him as he's gonna lead that lap. But Al Lagasse, along with the rest of the inside line, he's gonna get pushed to the outside as Jake Hoover gets pushed into the middle. Al Lagasse's leading now, but maybe not for long as Julius Anderson looking with a couple toys behind him hard into the wall. Quentin Moore. Caleb Campo involved, and I believe that's a caution. Aiden Maverick, too. Hard impact to the wall, and the caution is out. Oh, they almost wrecked coming back. Oh, man, they're all over the place back here. All right. Oh, there they go. Oh, big hits. Adam Lewis upside down hits the... Oh, my goodness. Farmer Ott's involved. Oh my, what the heck? 36 upside down. I think Beretta over the pit wall. Lands on a sign. That's 17 after flipping upside down. Still going. Looks like the 36 still has some sort of power in that car. Alexander Rowe has damage. The points leader, what in the world happened? Now we're going to see more pit stops. Quentin Moore, that's what originally brought out the caution. Some people stay out, some people go in. Matt Montoya, the first one to go in pit road. That's, oh my goodness. There's about 4 or 3 cars going upside down. Brett coming back to the line. We're take a look at the replay. Okay, so here's what brought out the original caution. Quentin Moore on the back bumper of the 99 gets down the apron, comes right up into Caleb Campbell there. It's a pretty hard hit into the wall. It comes straight down in front of the 50, and they go around. 46 has a lot of damage, and that's the... as they both hit the inside wall too after that. Let's take a look at that in real time. Real quick. Hard hit. Able to drive the car off the way though after that. Let's take a look at his onboard though. We covered the huge wreck on the front stretch there. Gets the 99 the wrong way and comes up the track and pretty hard into the wall. Alright, so that was not the biggest wreck, though, definitely not. Up here, someone almost gets turned, I believe, and then we gotta focus on the 31 here, because he's the one that cuts across the pack, I believe. Already has a win, so that's a good for him. As the 07 gets flipped down to Jonathan Rains, and they're all over the place. 31 trying to get down, and the 20 kind of pushes him down, and then it's just not enough. The 20 ramps off, and the 17 gets into the catch fence. goes up on his side. It's just the 4 goes flipping over, hits the wall, bounces off, and then the 36 was involved. He comes back up the track and gets hit by Eli Bright. That launches him over the wall. Incredible. Just lands on his side. Let's take a look at that again. Let's focus on the 20 this time. Doesn't go completely over, but look at this. This 31 not able to make it there, and he ramps off the banking after he hits the 4. Has just 4 runs into the back of the 17. 17 gets really into the catch fence there, like really clips it. And goes upside down, and I believe rolls back and all forward or forwards the 17. You see named Stapleton gets put into the inside wall right there. And former Otts just nowhere to go, really. It's definitely not what Johnny Gardner needs. Let's take a look at that again real quick. Just focus on the 17 who flips over once, gets into the catch fence. It's insane. Your Charlotte winner already locked into the chase, luckily. And we got a couple onboards for this one. Let's first go on board with Jeremiah Kenton since we're right here. Rolls back over. Let's go on board with Nick Smith, who day is probably done. I'm sure a lot of people's days are done after this. Luckily, some people were able to get through it, of course. 31 not able to. Wow. This was insane. Right there. The pitfalls right there. Let's go on board with Virgil Auburn Alonso, who I believe he gets through this. Take a look at his rear cam. Can't really see that much. Let's take a look at this. The 77 has some side damage from the wreck. Well, it was almost a wreck. But look at this. One of the worst wrecks seen this season. Let's go on board with Johnny Gardner. And I think one last after that. On board Johnny Gardner here. He just ramps off the banking here. Just look at it. Gets hit by the 4, and just, I think he gets into the catch fence too. Gets the back end into it. Hit by the 4 again, and the 97. And the car refires. Now, last on board. Let's go in the cockpit view of Adam Lewis here. Scary accident for a good finish last race. But, he's definitely been the unluckiest driver this season. Probably, I'm pretty sure this is the 4th time he's been on his roof, but let's take a look. Good. Flip over. And we'll wait one last one. Let's also go to cockpit view of Igor Brev here. We put some decent qualifying laps early on in qualifying, just couldn't hold it. Let's take a look at this. And we'll be back with probably the restart. Let's spun around the back end, refired, and I guess it's a spotter error because it gets hit by Eli Bright. Barrel rolls over the wall. Able to get the car refired, but we'll be back with the restart. Welcome back. Cars out of the race because of that are Aiden Maverick, Quentin Moore, Brew DeBarros, Eli Bright, Caleb Campbell, former aunts, Nathan Stapleton, Adam Lewis, 17, Jeremiah Kenson, Johnny Gardner, Nick Smith, Igor Barreto, and TJ Hanley. And the 55 had a header issue, and I think the TJ Hanley must have a similar problem. But we're green flags back in the air. Julius Anderson leads us as we saw some people play pit strategy. The first one to do that was Matt Montoya, and I believe everyone behind him came down pit road too. So, yeah, Julius Anderson jumps out to the lead so far. 34 right behind him. So Junior Ramos going to get to the inside of the Al Agassi though. Go for that lead. We only got 22 cars left in the race right now, but that, I guess that could really reduce the chance of a crash again. Luke Rainey going up to second, going to push up Julius Anderson's car right there. Jeff Toledo might be going to the inside. Where's Jonathan Rains, by the way? Is he back there? Fell back a bit. These guys have damage. Santa Row got damage and the crash, I believe, going all over the place right here. But 34 doesn't get clipped. He doesn't. Staying green, Jay Jefferson trying to get to his teammate. Perhaps going to try to go under him. Eric Monaco trying to stay in line with Monaco. He's going to get to the inside. Luke Rainey led that lap. I believe we're 10 away from halfway. So, Virgil Garvin Alonso looking underneath. Jay Jefferson looking for his second win of the season. Luke Rainey looking for his fifth. Virgil Garvin Alonso now going to the lead with help from his teammate. Pit, Matt Montoya right there. Pit, fuel strategy right behind him. Ben Crouch, who also pitted. The pole sitter still in the race. Oh, close. Luke Rainey almost got turned right in front of those guys. Almost. I literally just said Ben Crouch is still in the race, and he almost got taken out right there. He tried to side trap him to 43, but he's going to let his teammate go to the inside. His 43 pushed all the way up the track, and now he's going to push his teammate, others, into the middle. Ben Crouch now going for the lead, though. Might not be for long. Jay Cooper going to make it 3 wide for the lead. Matt Montoya might have gone into the wall right there. I'm not too sure. Jay Cooper going to block high. Al Agassi. The door's open for Lagacy, though. He'll be able to jump down low, though. I believe he should be able to lead this lap. Lagacy. That's the 34. Gets a pretty good run off the corner. Get to the inside. Blocking that 34 is approaching halfway, but still a little ways to go. Is Tyler Lyman going to go to the inside of Lagacy? Got the run. Did something with it. Still got a ton of people in contention to win this race. It's Tyler Lyman right behind Jay Cooper right now. In the draft, Skylar Perry got put 3 wide, now only 2 wide though by Austin Rogers. Might be going for second. Not yet. Ben Crouch being put 3 wide near the back of the pack. Not good for him. You don't want to lose the draft at all. The draft. I don't know why I said it like that. Lyman has just been pushing this 41 car right now. He just can't get the run yet. He doesn't have any help behind him. They are approaching the slow car of Joey Hightower, who was involved in that wreck. Approaching. Might be the time the 92 strikes. And for now, he's just pushing him. 29 trying to get to his bumper, and here he is. Let's see. 41 gonna go low. Tire line gonna follow. Couldn't really do much with that. Is that a block the high lane, but it's also gonna let Jay Jefferson catch up to the back of these two. The lineman might be put under pressure. He's holding up this once the high lane. Probably won't be pretty soon. And here goes Jay Jefferson. Gonna get underneath tire lineman. They're racing like it's almost racing like it's final laps. Not yet. Julius Anderson now trying to go underneath lineman 2. Perhaps maybe underneath Jefferson. No. Jake Hoover trying to get a second win in the season. Jay Jefferson trying to get a second win in the season. And Julius Anderson trying to get his first. I didn't think they'd be winless this far into the season, Anderson Racing, but and then 3 wide for the lead as Toyotas are going to help each other out right there. Our lineman pushing Julius Anderson, going to push him to the front right there. We are approaching halfway here. Did those guys lose the draft? Yeah, they're in their own little pack. Al Agassi, Austin Rogers, Sergio Alvarado, Gino Ramos, and Michael Canto. Oh, Canto's already losing the draft. Luke Rainey now going to the inside of lineman, though. That's not good for Julius. Monaco jumps down to the inside. Saw that hole. Took the opportunity. Approaching halfway. Julius Anderson, the leader. Monaco up the second now. Eric Monaco, Jake Hoover shuffling all the way back into the back of this pack right here, which I'm pretty sure consists of the entire top 9. With Monaco for the lead, though. Monaco going for the lead. He should be able to get it. Yeah, that 81 runs away high right there. Hey, don't forget about that fuel strategy where some people came down pit road last caution. Some people didn't. Now Montoya's all the way back here. Looks like he might have some back end damage. It's Ben Crouch right behind Eric Monaco. Jay Jefferson might be there. He's got his teammate right behind him. And there he goes. Powers Racing gonna try to push each other to the front. Might work. Ben Crouch hasn't even led a single lap yet. He is the pole sitter, but he's not been able to get up there at the right time. There goes the Powers Racing cars right there. Going for that position. Going down pit road. Keith Scott coming down pit road. I don't know if that's a scheduled pit stop or not. No idea. 48 gave the 43 a bump there. Perhaps he's trying to get it. Telling him to give the lead over, I guess. Jay Jefferson still led that lap. That's intense racing as we are halfway. Officially, Rainey almost got turned there by the 81. Also a bump. Skyler Perry wants to get underneath Ben Crouch. Looks like he will. Skyler Perry trying to get Coca-Cola Racing Team another win this season. Here comes the pit stops. Ben Crouch going to stay out. Can he lead the first lap? He's going to lead his first lap this entire night. Ben Crouch leads the lap, but back to your people coming down pit road. Luke Rainey leads us down. See what the pit strategy is, and remember, we have those couple people who are perhaps preparing for a fuel mileage finish, and the first one off with going off that strategy was Matt Montoya, so better watch out for that. Luke Rainey changing 4 tires, all 4. Off pit road. See if he can get off first, though. Looks like he will be able to barely. It's going to be side by side between the 81 coming off pit road. No, it's not. I'd like to take this minute to show you this pit road here. It's a little interesting. It's banked, and you can get a lot of speed coming on it, coming off of it. There's Matt Montoya the people that played the pit strategy. As your current leader, Jake Hoover, Ben Crouch, I believe those two both played the same pit strategy. So things are looking things are looking pretty good for these two right here, as they're going to be able to last a couple more laps out on the track, and they should be able to. Perhaps preparing for a fuel mileage finish, just in case. Joey Hightower going back on track, gonna be a lap down. He was already a lap down, probably 2 laps down now. Probably won't stay that way, but it looks like Jake Hoover's gonna be coming down pit road this time. Ben Crouch still gonna stay out though. Playing the pit strategy. He's learned. Almost got the win at Charlotte, if you remember. On lap 4, on lap 2. On lap 2, on 2 to go, he had to come down pit road, did not have enough fuel. Jeremiah Kenson ended up winning that race. Not Ben Crouch, but he's learned now. He's going to try playing the pit strategy at the Super Speedway, Ricky Raceway. His corners still not coming in. And stretch it even more. Might as well stretch as much as he can. Perhaps going to come in next time by as he's approaching the damaged car of Alexander Rowe. I think he might have backed into somebody else under caution, because it's really hard to slow down here. You got a lot of people running to the back of each other, at least in the back of the field. I think Rowe might have did that because he did qualify near the back, and that's not too good for him. But he has a huge points lead. I don't know how much he can lose, especially when there's a ton of cars out of the race like this. But Ben Crouch now coming down pit road. Let's see what he does. I'm expecting 4 tires and fuel like the rest of the field here. There's everyone else already forming a pack back there, and they're getting their laps back right now. So Michael Canto led that lap. I'm not too sure if he's also playing the same strategy. Let's see. Pole sitter going to take at least 2 tires. So I'm assuming 4 tires for Ben Crouch. Trying to get the win for Kevin Roach Racing Incorporated, I believe, the name of the team. Well, Kevin Roach Jr. is last in points. Ben Crouch working on staying inside that chase bubble. He is off pit road. Can he get off in time, though? Doesn't look like it. Might be able to merge with these guys back here, though. It doesn't look like... Yeah, definitely not gonna be able to stay with these guys. Not looking too good, but hey, if there's fuel mileage finish, then got it covered. Your leader right now should be Jake Hoover, because I think Michael Canto should be going down pit road now, and I believe he had damage. 14 gonna block his teammate. Too sure why. Slow car, honks in a row really slow. Where is that 03? No, 07. There he is, right there. Canto trying to win again. Second time. It'll be the second time this season, but yeah, he's not even there. He's still holding up the 22 and the 43. His teammate almost Scott Perry almost spun him right there, and now he's holding up Jeff Toledo even more. Monaco for the lead, almost got into his teammate right there. Close. And I got 2 people in this pack who have not got a win yet. Eric Monaco and Jake Hoover going for their second wins. Julius Anderson, Gina Ramos going for their first wins, and Luke Randy going for his 5th right now. Positions. I honestly feel like we might go caution free with we don't have that many cars left into the race. And only like I don't know, like 18 without damage. That was a... Looks like the AA got rammed into and the caution too. See the caution when it's not like Luke Rainey pushing Monaco's. Jay Jefferson is catching up to this pack along with Skylar Perry. Not really, but probably soon enough. Jay Jefferson definitely going to catch, and Skylar Perry probably going to also, as we are... I think we just hit 10 to go. Pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that was 10 to go right there, so... Unirano's now looking inside, but Jake Hoover going to make it 3 wide for the lead as a... Yeah, it's kind of go time right now. I didn't even realize it, but yeah, it's basically go time. 10 laps to go. 9 laps to go, it looks like. Yeah, I'm not too sure if there is going to be fuel mileage finish. Don't think so. On the track here, this Julius Anderson going to the lead. Anderson Racing has not won this year yet, still. Got 2 of the drivers in the chase bubble. They got 3 of the drivers in the chase bubble. Actually, all 4 of them, and not counting Michael Anderson, is not qualified, as they are going to catch the 29. 18 going around the outside, which is a little risky. Might pay off, though. Might pay off. He's going to have to get around that 08 too. It's Skylar Perry and Jeff Toledo catch up with the pack, and that will pay off for Julius Anderson. He's going to clear these guys. What is this? Oh, going down to the bottom. Jay Jefferson and Junior Ramos going to get stuck as Keith Scott jumps right in front of Jay Jefferson. I'm not too sure if he's going to be happy about that. He's definitely going to jump down. Just going to get to his inside. Looks like those guys almost wrecked. I didn't even see that. Wow. Julius Anderson with the blocks, as it's definitely go time. Coming to 10 laps to go. Got Jake Hoover into the inside. They're racing like it's the final 10 laps, because it is the final 10 laps. And they're approaching another slow car. Joey Hightower. Caleb Tampa Motorsports car just trying to block. Jake Hoover gets put up high. That might work out for him, though. I didn't think he was approaching that fast. That's not going to work out for Hoover. And Monaco going to the lead. Look at Jeff Toledo. He's in contention to win this. I mean, he's more of a road course racer, but he is there. Next time by will be 5 to go. Skylar Perry also there. And Coca-Cola Racing Team, another win. Oh, no! Into the wall! Julius Anderson, Roger Ray, and Jake Hoover. All into the wall. And the caution is out. I don't think the race is going to be over, though. I highly doubt that's going to be the race. I think we're going to have a 1-lap dash. Caution is out. Those guys got into the wall. Looks like they collided with the lap car of Roger Ray. Those guys' days are done. It's Julius Anderson was having a great run. Jake Hoover and Roger Ray was lap down, but Jake Hoover hopes are done. Now, but hopefully take a look at the replay. Have a good feeling that we're going to see some pit strategy. Let's take a look. If anyone's going to come down pit road, I don't know. We might not see people come down pit road. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Yep, everyone's staying out. I don't think we're going to see any pit strategy, but let's take a look. What caused this wreck is suddenly a couple other people now in contention to win this. Let's take a look at what caused the wreck. Let's see here. Not entirely sure what happened. Let's take a look at the helicopter cam. Looks like all the 3 clips the 81. He comes right down to Roger Ray, and they all get collected right there. That's just it for those guys' days, which is really unfortunate. All of them in contention to win. Jake Hoover isn't necessarily done, but he's definitely not going to be able to contend for this win. Let's go on board with Julius Anderson in this, and then I think I think either the race is over and Luke Rainey won, or we're gonna have a one-lap dash to decide it. I'm not 100% sure. We'll be back with either the restart or I don't know. It's decided. It's gonna be a one-lap dash to decide it all. It's gonna be a white checkered as the 81's out of the race, and I believe 29 also might be out. It's gonna be a one-lap dash to decide it all. Can Luke Rainey hold on to take this, get his 5th win of the season, perhaps his 4th, or can Jeff Toledo do it? Can Eric Monaco do it? I don't know. It's gonna be tight. First one-lap dash of the season. Coming to the green. Green flags in the air. Who is it gonna be? White, green, and white flag displaying at the same time. Can Jeff Toledo get there in time? I don't know. That 48's looking really strong, though. 51 can't get to the 24's bumper, then I don't think it's going to be enough. If the 51 doesn't help out the 24. He isn't. Eric Monaco to the inside. I think that was it. I think Luke Rainey has this race now. He definitely does. Coming off turn number 4. Monaco gonna come up short, obviously, and Luke Rainey is gonna get his 5th win of the season at Ricky Raceway. And if Monaco actually decided to help out the 24 there, he was definitely going to get around that 48, but he didn't. He probably could have went for the win right there if he didn't ditch that 24, to be honest. I'm not too sure. But Monaco gonna come up 2nd. And wow. That's the race right there. Luke Rainey gonna get his 5th win of the season. Monaco gonna get 2nd. Jay Jefferson 3rd. Jeff Toledo 4th. Probably not too happy with the 51, and Gina Ramos gonna get a 5th. But yeah, Luke Rainey wins here at Ricky Raceway. We'll be back with the finishing results. And well, here are your finishing results. Luke Rainey gonna get it done again. 5 races, won, and Chase hasn't even started. But yeah, 5 race wins for Luke Rainey. Gonna take back that winningest driver award again away from the Brooms teammate Alexander Rowe. Eric Monaco's 2nd, Jay Jefferson 3rd, Jeff Toledo 4th, Gina Ramos 5th, Skylar Perry 6th, Austin Rogers 7th, Ben Crouch 8th, definitely needs a good run, Michael Canto 9th, and Al Agassi with another 10th, another top 10, and let's go through the field here. Yeah, a lot of DNFs. Only 21 cars able to finish the race. Yeah. I'll be back with points after. Yeah. Be back with points. So here are points after 20 out of 36 races. Alex in a row has exactly 800 points, so that's neat. And Luke Rainey gets his 5th win of the season. Now breaking Rowe's 4 wins now, but Rowe gonna have to fight back, I guess. As on the bubble right now is Tyler Lyman right outside of it, and Ben Crouch, I believe he is currently in the chase right now since he boosted up above the bubble a bit, and Julius Anderson might be on his way out. But I believe Ben Crouch is in the chase right now. He's just got to get a couple more decent runs to stay into that chase cut, or, just get a win. As Tyler Lyman right outside the chase bubble by about 11 points. Right there, so yeah. Now Eric Monaco Eric Monaco's basically been 2nd in points this entire season too. It's a big gap between Rowe and 3rd though. Luke Rainey Pretty big gap. I mean, second place hasn't even hit 700 points yet. Marco hasn't even hit 700 points yet. So yeah, it's pretty big gap between second and first. But as you know, points lead goes away. But you know, I've ultimately decided I said I wasn't going to do this earlier, but I decided that you know what? So in the first round, if you're the points leader coming into the first round of the chase, you get a bonus 15 points. That doesn't apply in the rest of the round, so only in the first round. So yeah, that's something. But yeah, there are points, and I'll see you next time, next week, for the Subway 450 at Rockingham. We returned to Rockingham. Last time we went to Rockingham, I forgot to turn my mic on. But yeah, return to Rockingham for the 21st race of the season. I'll see you then.